So I'm looking to potentially get a few more in, and just fill out some of the like expand the capacity and have you potentially take over some of these clients that we're getting in. So that's a bit about that. And there's also in terms of like career opportunities, for the time being, it's like a campaign manager role, but there is like room to progress into potential head of operations, which is going to be somebody that is, going to be initially a campaign manager, but then be promoted to head of ops. Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Where are you calling in from?
I'm located in Bangladesh. Where are you located?
I'm in the UAE.
You're in Dubai?
I'm actually in Sharjah. Pretty close to Dubai though. Dubai downtown is like 20 minutes away, so pretty close.
That's great. How you pronounce your name? Is Nicholas?
Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, it's like Nicholas but without the O. So.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Nicholas.
Yeah, I had a chance to look through your materials. I believe you also sent over some results as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I did. Yeah. I also sent a Loom recording as well.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so I just wanted to have this call here to basically just have a quick chat with you, just 15 minutes or so. Nothing too crazy, but so a little bit about kind of the company and the opportunity here. So basically I'm the CEO of Scale Sprints, and we're a done for you cold outreach company, and so we work with B2B companies, from agencies to software companies, pretty much any B2B company. And we just manage their campaigns end to end. So we take care of setting up the campaigns and the infrastructure and the scripts and the data and so on and so forth. And then we set the appointments as well. So that's what we do, end-to-end service for these clients. So we're basically looking for someone that can be a campaign manager, that can take care of all the different aspects of service delivery. I've already hired one other go-to-market engineer or campaign manager, whatever you want to call it. So I'm looking to potentially get a few more in. Just fill out some of the like expand the capacity and have you potentially take over some of these clients that we're getting in. So that's a bit about that. And there's also in terms of like career opportunities, for the time being, it's like a campaign manager role, but there is like room to progress into potential head of operations, which is going to be somebody that is going to be initially a campaign manager, but then be promoted to head of ops. So there's a lot of opportunities there as well, but that's kind of the brief introduction to the opportunity and so on. So with that being said, obviously you've already introduced yourself in the video, but it would be great to just get a quick summary of yourself and kind of your background and things like that.
Sure, definitely. Thank you for giving me this quick rundown. I really appreciate that. And when it comes to my experience, I've been working since like 2020. It's been like 6 years I've been in this industry. When it comes to email marketing, I'm familiar with different tools like Klaviyo, MailChimp. Those are the obsolete tools, but recently I'm familiar with Instantly, Smartly, Rich Inbox, and Limlist. I'm really familiar with the setup process, and I also did the done for you setup for a couple of clients in the past. Set up with a domain with Google Workspace, with Microsoft, with proper DNS record, like DKIM, SPF, MX, to make sure your deliverability. I know all the process. If you need that, definitely I can be there. And also I work for different clients around the world on different niches. I work for USA, Canada, Australia, and UK clients. And I worked on SEO, and then work on web designing agency, meta marketing agencies, job recruitment agencies, and e-commerce business. These are the niches that I work for. And when it comes to content writing, I would not say I'm an expert, but I do have decent amount of experience when it comes to content writing. And when it comes to email deliverability, I know the process. I know how to launch the campaign and how we can land in the inbox to avoid hitting spam. And when it comes to lead sourcing, lead verification, I'm also familiar with that. Like I'm familiar with Apollo, ZoomInfo, D7 Lead Finder, Google Map Scraper, and the next step would be verifying the leads. There are a couple of tools available in the market like Million Verifier, Reon. We need to make sure that the bounce rate are lower, because if we have high bounce rate, that's going to impact the domain health score, and we're going to start landing spam, and we don't want that. So I know the process. I work for as a couple of clients in the past as a campaign manager. When it comes to managing campaigns, what I basically did for the clients, I was managing their inboxes, following up with the leads, passing the leads to the CRM, like Go High Level or anything like that. And also, I was trying to make sure that leader booking meetings onto their calendar. And also, I make sure that no negative leads getting further email from us. I'm gonna put them in the block list once we get a negative leads. That's basically I used to do. And if you have any further thing to add on my tasks, I'm open to that, and I'm open for full time as well.
Okay. And you've managed like campaigns like end to end, where you've set up the campaigns and also wrote the scripts and the content, and then also the lists and everything?
Yes, when it comes to writing the content, I didn't do the whole part. I did give my suggestion, and we had a meeting. I had a meeting with my client, and then he gave a look at the template, the content. He makes some changes. Then we confirm, and then we launch the campaign. That's how I did it.
And have you also done like inbox management on Instantly, like responding to leads and
Yes, I did that.
modifying the tags and things like that? Okay.
Yep.
So you're also familiar with the technical setup of Instantly? Like, have you done, spin taxing and setting up settings on Instantly and stuff?
I do.
And what's your usual approach to like A/B testing? How do you go about that if you're like testing things for a client?
When it comes to A/B testing, I do add a couple of variations on the first step. And now if you see that once you launch the campaign, if you have 3-4 variations, Instantly will automatically pick the winning template, the winning one. If you set that campaign in a certain way, that Instantly will pick the winning one. And you will also check out the analytics, which variation is getting the more positive responses. So once you get your winning template, you can turn off the other variation. That's how I do the split testing on Instantly. I add multiple variation.
And what are your thoughts on sort of offerings and lead magnets and stuff like that? Is that something you've been sort of doing some creative work on that? Because obviously with cold email, you got to sort of make it attractive for cold prospects. So sometimes you need like a good offer or lead magnet. Is that something you've been working with or tried creating or something like that?
Yeah, I did that. I did that a couple of clients. I also did LinkedIn outreach for a couple of clients in the past. I am experienced with outreach through social media like Facebook, DM, LinkedIn outreach, and also Instantly and Smartly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, those would be like the main questions from me. I don't think I have too many other questions. I mean, what time zone do you usually work?
I'm familiar. I'm okay with USA time zone. If you want me to work on USA, that's fine. I believe you are targeting USA, correct?
Well, we do also have some Europeans and stuff, but mainly it's US.
European would be much better because European time all like matching with my time zone almost. But USA not a problem. Yeah. I'm okay with Eastern, Central time zone, USA.
Cool. And in terms of like your timeline, you can get started, as soon as possible. Is that right?
Anytime you want. If you want me to start from tomorrow, I can dive in.
Great. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I have a few other folks I need to talk to as well, so I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hopefully give you a response very, very soon in terms of if we can work together. Sure. And if I have more questions for you, I'll also send you an email. So we can chat there a bit as well.
Definitely.
If we need to.
If you need any testimonials of my previous client, I can also pass it on to you. And do you need my WhatsApp number, or you will reach out to my email?
I think your email is fine for now. I have that here, so shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, no worries. Thank you for your time, Nicholas, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, man. Thank you for your time.
Yep, likewise.
Have a great day.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.